Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit like and the subscribe button. Here we have another crazy story, Imagine that. Criminals. I have to admit. A whole lot of females, believe it or not, you know, when that dude they used to talk to locked up, they be hanging out with me. Imagine that. Imagine hanging out with me. I'm just talking. That's it. Let's get back to it, though.
The only way he come home, and I understand this, he got to do it, but he ain't gonna do it. The only way he go home, he got to send the only niggas to jail that's free. He got to tell on Mimo 600, and he got to tell on his other homeboy, the bald head. He nigga, the bald head get his chain snapped. They doing no way. You might as well tell on him. Do you know?
So we gonna.
Is that the truth? The only way for Lil Durk to get out of his situation is to tell on somebody? Most likely. They say if Lil Durk solve about, imagine that. Is there that many? Imagine 100 unsolved murders in Chicago. Have to admit that would probably do it. Imagine that. What's the chance of that happening? I don't know. I'm just talking. Is there that many unsolved murders in Chicago? I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. 100?
The Durk certified.
He got snitch.
We want to real. He's not a snitch.
No, he got to snitch to get out, but nobody gonna know if he gonna snitch. Okay. But he should snitch. If everybody's snitching on you, is it wrong for you to snitch? They all snitch on him already. Why should he snitch?
See, my thing is with the snitching is if he done made other people life different and change, is it more important for the game for him in there or out him?
But
if he get out,
it don't matter. People already snitching on him. By the time they
here's the thing right here, being locked up, all you want to do is be free. Imagine that. That's all you want to do is be free. You mess around, sometimes you say to yourself, you know what? I'm going to change my life once I get out. Sometimes they do. A lot of times they don't. But either way, Lil Durk, he's in a serious situation. They said it's either life or life. Imagine that, life or life.
Listen, out of his whole trial, all his co-defendants has opted out of doing trial with him. That means they opt in to testifying against him. So everybody finna tell everything that he did, right? So he got to go there and tell them why he did it. That's the only thing he can do. He got to put it on them.
So if he go back and rechange and just...
He got to put it on them. He got to snitch. The only way out, you know this for a fact. You know he was doing shit that Durk didn't tell them to do. We know this. They was killing and smash shit. Durk didn't tell them niggas to kill all them.
Here's the thing right here. That violence, that violent lifestyle is glorified. And if you're not about that life, you're not appreciated. You're not even respected. Imagine that. Imagine nobody respect you if you're not violent. So that's what's going on with these individuals from Chicago. They think playing around with switches is fun. They really do. But all they really want to do is get back out. And they mess around telling anybody to get out. Is that the truth? I don't know. Have to admit a whole lot of these individuals from Chicago, they beat their cases. They usually do. I wonder why.
Bodies, and we know this. But he rapped about it and glorified it after.
Okay.
That's the problem.
So you think if King Von would have been in that same situation, his folks
King Von wasn't in a situation. He got out. He beat the body.
I'm talking about when he beat the body. Do you think he got put in that same situation to where you're going to have to give up something to get out of it?
No, he beat the body because the niggas didn't testify. Right? When you don't testify, you beat the body. Durk got everybody testifying.
These individuals from Chicago, they be rapping about beating bodies like it's fun. Imagine that. I could never figure that out. Could never figure out why these individuals indulge in these violent music. And they talk about what they really do. It's not like back in the days where you had individuals like MC8, you know, who used to make things up. Imagine that. Imagine MC8 used to make things up back in the days.
Was scared to death to testify on Vaughn. I heard the nigga was about to testify on Vaughn. They pulled up on him and they made sure he didn't testify. The nigga that was with Vaughn on the murder, that was a double murder too on that case. The nigga that was with Vaughn didn't testify against Vaughn. He was finna testify against Vaughn. He didn't. He took back a statement against Vaughn.
So Vaughn had a different type of world though.
Right, but they ain't doing that for Durk. Lined up, right telling him they post on the internet.
I mean, did Lil Durk trick himself off the streets? I mean, I have to admit, innocent until proven guilty. But I have to admit, if I was innocent, man, every day I said, man, I'm innocent, let me go. Is that how it works? I don't know.
Yeah, because Durk had more money and more fame.
Man, no,
they'll ride for him like...
They post on the internet, we finna tell on Durk, because Durk wasn't giving us... So he snitching on Durk.
Oh.
His whole entourage. But one thing about Durk is his whole entourage snitching on him. I'm like this when it comes to Durk. Me like this. Everybody always want to talk about Lil Durk. But to me, it's like this. When you talk about Lil Durk, it's me like this.
Okay.
All right, Lil Durk from Chicago. He did what he did.
Okay.
But at the same time, you in jail now. Your daddy was in that same position. Like father.
Like father, like son. Lil Durk done messed around and experiencing what his father's experiencing right now the same way. I mean, you know what? I believe his father had got life without parole, and he got turned around. Am I wrong? I don't know. He did 26 years, I have to admit. What's the chance of Lil Durk, the laws changing in 26 years? They might, I don't know.
Like son.
That nigga gonna go down as a Chicago.
Same like his
legend.
daddy. Ooh.
Durk.
They gonna forget about Durk as soon as the next rapper come out.
So him and Chief Keef.
Now Chief Keef a legend. Chief Keef understood this. Chief Keef the only one left. Everybody else old block dead. Name somebody from old block that ain't that's alive. It ain't doing. That's doing something. Yeah, you can't.
So you
Only
put
Chief Keef.
So you put Chief Keef on a legendary side.
He the only one left. He the only one that broke away from him. The moment they took stuff from Chief Keef got gone.
He got gone.
He ain't letting them niggas take it. The other, and let them niggas take over play with him.
So if he got gone like that, that's some coward shit.
No, it's some real shit.
What?
If he would have got gone.
They said Chief Keef, he's the last man standing. Imagine me the last one standing. Either way, Lil Durk, he's gonna mess around. He's in the feds. I was gonna say he's gonna mess around and be one of the richest individuals in the feds, but he be one of the richest rappers in the feds. Imagine that. I wonder if he's gonna be hanging out with DIiggs if he's in the feds. DIiggs is in the feds, but he's in DIiggs though. Man, if I'm about to make another DIiggs video, imagine that DIiggs, one of those notorious individuals. He ain't never getting out.
Been dead. What happened to old block? Oh, nigga, old block gone.
How we know he won't be dead? He probably
Look at old block. Who from old block made it? Nobody. Everybody, the whole facility is over with now.
So
done.
So it's cool.
What be these?
Okay.
Yeah, but he raised a whole culture there, bro.
But they all gone. The only ones that survived was the ones that left.
Okay, if he was stuck in this, and let's say if he was stuck there, and shit would have happened to him.
Stuck what?
If he would stayed in Chicago, not left, not got the big platform and left, he would stayed there and something happened to him.
Right.
He would have been legendary, right?
He's still legendary.
Okay, now if he moved to LA, you don't think if something happened to him out there or somewhere else that people would look like in Memphis City,
the chances something happened to him is slim to none because he got away from the violence.
So that's what's going on right there. The violence is what brings a problem. Have to admit, jails is meant for individuals who decide to indulge in violence. So I have to admit, the jails are basically working the right way. And I have to admit, an individual will have to go out of their way to indulge in violence. Very rarely do violence come knocking on your door and say, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? That's not how it happens. That's not how it works. 9 times out of 10, you go out there, you say, you know what? I'm about that life. Till you get caught up. Then you say, free me. Imagine that. They said Lil Durk right now, he's a married man. But his wife is out here, you know. I have to admit, imagine that. I'm not going to say that until next time. They say crime don't pay, but I see him do it. They'll free me.
It's been a long time since Chief Keef been active. Everybody know that. Chief Keef, he got away from the life. He still do what he do. He rap. He still kill you if you got to, but he not own that. Everybody know that with Chief Keef. He an OG. We respect him. He walked away from it. You